It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Salt Beer Factory, and it's a can of their Crash American Pale Ale, coming in at 5% ABV in a 330ml can. There's a look at the beer. I like the label. You can buy this in Tesco in two different ways. You can buy a single can as part of a 4 for $6 if you want to mix and match for £1.50, or you can buy a 4-pack of it in a little cardboard box. You can pick it up for £6 it was, but I reckon give it a little bit of time and you might see that this 4-pack of cardboard cans might make their way into the 2 for $9 deal that some of the other breweries are doing on the 330 cans. And if they do that, that takes the beer down to £1.12 a can, which in my eyes is terrific. That, you know, that's a really good price point for a beer. £1.50 for a 330ml is still a very good price point. If you go to, I'm drinking a lot of craft bars and I'm willing to pay that price because I've gone there. You will pay for 2/3, or that's probably, yeah, that's going to be 330ml. So just under 2/3 of a pint. You could pay anything between £3, £2.50, £3 would make, so that would make it £6 a pint. But you are in a craft beer bar. The beer is super fresh. This beer is super fresh because it was only launched on the 14th of September and it's only the 20th of September now. It's been out 6 days. Nice looking beer. Nice hazy looking, on its way to amber coloured pale ale. 1 finger white head. Slow moving carbonation making its way up the glass. Let's get the aroma. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm a big fan of Salt. Big fan of Salt. Everything that they've, and they're a relatively new brewery for me. I first tried, I think, a pale ale probably 6 months ago. And this, well, this is, the aroma at least is just, it's really on the kind of, it's really kind of pumping out the glass at you. Fresh gooseberries. Jam roly-poly type aroma to it. I'm saying jam roly-poly. There was a jam roly-poly beer recently, wasn't there? But a little bit tart is what I'm trying to say. Jammy and tart like. It smells great. It smells really good. It's a really pungent kind of tropical aroma on it. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, that's really nice. That is really nice. It's, and I've mentioned this about some of the other new Tesco releases, it's so fresh. It's so fresh. It's almost hot. It's almost like the hops are too fresh. It's like they're really like slamming out the glass and really kind of punching on the palate, on the taste there. Really kind of big, powerful. And you almost get, because the beer is so fresh, you almost get a little bit of hop burn on the back of the throat there. like a warming sensation, and that's from the hops. That is from the hops, the amount of hops they've added in the beer. Good stuff, really, really good stuff. I think, though, I would like, pardon me, I would like to give this beer a week or two, just to take the edge off that kind of, that hotness, that super, super freshness, just to let the hops settle down a little bit, so they're not so warming on the throat, and they're, I mean, let me finish my sentence first. They're giving off more kind of like, you're getting more of a sense of the tropical mango, passion fruit, grapefruit. It's all there. It's all there. It's just super, super fresh. And you can't blame anybody for that. You can't blame Salt for that. You can't blame Tesco for that. I mean, what we should be doing here is congratulating them for getting wonderfully, wonderfully super, super fresh beer into the supermarket. And it just goes to show that kind of distribution line from brewery, from the brewers brewing it to getting it out into Tesco is just, we're at a stage now where we're drinking super hot beer. And I apologise if you're new to craft beer and you're scratching your head and you're wondering what he's talking about, how a beer can be hot. It's a saying in the industry when a beer is ultra fresh and the hops, they kind of like give the throat a little burn instead of like a really kind of big bitterness, or it's a little bit of hop burn, they call it, on the throat. But flavour wise, orange peel, fleshy blood orange, grapefruit, carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. There's a little bit of kind of light, kind of wafery flavours coming through too. It's a beautiful beer. It's a beautiful beer. And I'm really pleased that I'm living in, even though it's kind of ironic, I'm really pleased that 2020 has not been all bad, has it? Because at the end of the day, we're here drinking fantastic craft beer in the supermarkets for £1.50 a can. So life's not all bad at the moment. The sun's shining in the garden. I've got my beer. It's Sunday afternoon. Get the dinner on now in a bit. Get the roast dinner on in a bit, and just relax. Just relax and enjoy. Enjoy life for what it is every single day. Don't look too far into the future, because what you're doing, you're almost wishing away where you are right now in the moment. And right now in the moment, I've got a lovely beer, the sun's shining, I can do one of two things. I can cut the chicken up into breast and legs and chuck it all on the barbecue, or I could make a roast dinner. But we are heading towards roast dinner season. Definitely, we're heading into that kind of end of September. Nights are drawing in quickly. Get the oven on. I do like a roast dinner on a Sunday. Bit of beer, bit of cooking, job done. Let's rate this beer then. There's not much of a description on the side of the can. A rouge fabric made from yarns that are usually undyed. Crash. Noan. Of course, Salt, the town of Saltaire, where this is brewed, is actually it was a yarn. It was a kind of where they made all the cloth, and it was built by a man who was a teetotaler, and there was no pubs built in the town originally when it was first built. Amazing that, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. So there's a lot of references here to the yarn and the cloth and everything when this town was a cotton town. A hazy sorry a hazy pale ale with tropical aromas and balanced bitterness. Crash American Pale Ale by Salt. For me, gets a 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Stone the Crows. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.